Imagine walking home from school, locking the door behind you and realizing you're not alone. You go about your night following your normal routine, making dinner, doing homework, but something is watching you. And worst of all, you can't acknowledge it. The moment you do, it's already too late. But what exactly is this thing, and why does pretending it doesn't exist seem to be the only way to survive? This is the premise of Pretend It's Not There, a short but deeply unsettling indie horror game that takes a unique approach to fear. Unlike traditional horror games that rely on jump scares or chase sequences, Pretend It's Not There builds terror through restraint. You're not running, you're not hiding, you're simply existing in a space that no longer feels like your own. Developed by Dreadloom Studios, the game puts you in the shoes of a young student returning home after school. Your only task? Follow your nightly routine, put your bag away, do your homework and pick up the toys. But there's one crucial rule. Do not acknowledge what's in the house with you. The more you notice it, the closer it gets. And once it knows that you can see it, it's over. But what is this thing? A ghost? A hallucination? Or something even worse? To understand that, we need to look deeper at what happens when you lose. Alright, so in this game, there's two possible endings, but neither one lets you escape. The first comes when you break the only rule, you look at the monster. The second you acknowledge its presence, the screen cuts to black and you're reset to the beginning of the night, forced to relive the same routine over and over again as if nothing ever happened. But if you make it to the end, if you follow the rules, complete your chores and, of course, eat your pizza, you'll reach the second, far more disturbing ending. Once you completed all your chores, you hear a knock at the door. Your mother is home. For a brief moment, relief sets in. Maybe now, this nightmare is finally over. But unlike you, she doesn't know the rule. She sees it, and the moment she does, she screams. And that's all it takes. In an instant, the monster kills her. And as you stand there paralyzed, the weight of what just happened crashing over you, you cry. And that's when it happens. The monster finally knows that you can see it too. When the screen comes back, we see ourselves looming over another kid, asking the same question we were asked at the start. Can you see me? So this leads me to the one possible conclusion about the monster, that it was just like us. It was just a boy at one time. Before it became the thing lurking in the shadows, before it whispered those haunting words, it was someone, a child. And just like us, they played along. They followed the rules, they tried to pretend it wasn't there, but in the end they failed, and when they did, the cycle continued. But now you're probably wondering, why doesn't it just take us? Why do we have to see it? And I'm not sure. But maybe it's a curse. The monster is trapped, waiting for someone to acknowledge it, to accept its presence, because the second you do, you take its place, setting the previous free. Anyway, I had a great time playing this game. Super tense atmosphere and, great little story for such a short game. Anyway, let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and until next time, see ya.